Hello and welcome. I wrote three new FP2 papers today. Solutions are not there in my site yet. And there was a couple of decent questions for the paper W on FP2, that is, which I thought quite interesting. I don't remember when I wrote this particular question, but let's have a go at it. So this is now series expansions. I would have thought this question is probably series expansions by standard results, really. Probably a 3.5, 1, 2, 3, and there's half to 4-star question. And I've already forgotten what it's actually saying. So let me just put it up on my screen. FP2W from this morning. I think I put it as question 3 or something like that on the paper. It is in fact indeed question 3 on FP2W. So this is now what it's actually saying. By using results for series expansions of standard functions or otherwise, find the series expansion of the log of x squared plus 4x plus 4. So why do we start with something like that? I mean, 3 terms in there is not very pleasant. I mean, we're thinking, of course, of the expansion of the log 1 plus x or 1 minus x. But this is very special that we see inside the argument of the log because it is a perfect square. So we spotted that. So we proceed like this. And of course, using the rules of logs, this allows us to move the 2 to the front, 2 times the log, and straight away I'm going to write it as 2 plus x for an obvious reason. It's because I want the expansion of the log of 1 plus x. But at the moment I got 2. How am I going to make that into a 2? So that's easy enough. So I'm going to use a bracket. I'm going to use a square bracket to be, technically speaking, better or correct. And I'm going to write this log in there as the log of factorize a 2. Actually, I don't need that bracket. I do apologize. I put the bracket in the wrong place in my excitement. So 2 times the log. And then on the next line, log of. So factorize a 2 out of the argument of the log. So that's going to give me a 2, 1 plus a half of x. But of course, this now is a multiplication of items in the argument of the log. So now I need to write this as 2 brackets, the log of 2, that is log of 2 there, plus, and of course the 2 will multiply both of these terms because of course we have distributive addition here now, the log of 1 plus half x, which technically will be a 2 log 2 plus 2 times the log of 1 plus half x. Okay, where do we go with this now? I'm going to write the standard result for the log. So we have it for reference. So the log of 1 plus x is in fact x minus a half x squared plus a third x cubed minus a quarter x to the 4 plus dot dot dot, and this is valid for x between, oops, I put minus 1 there. Let's put the strict first. So minus 1 to 1. And of course we can put 1, but we cannot put minus 1. So that's the standard expansion. For most boards, it's in the formula booklet. So we can move on to log 2 plus 2 times. Now, here we're replacing x for half x. We have to be a little bit careful. A half x minus a half bracket a half x all squared plus 1/3. How many terms the question says to take up and including the term in x to the 4? What a pain. A third, oops, a half x all cubed. So we need 1 more minus a quarter. The half of x goes to the 4th plus dot dot dot, and we're going to have a final answer any minute now. So this is plus x, quarter eighth times 2 is going to give me a quarter x squared. I'm saving a bit of time here with the multiplications. I mean, you can put an extra line to be extra careful. That's an eighth. An eighth times 2 is a quarter, times a third is a 12th. And it's going to be a 16th times 2 is an 8th times 4 is 1 over 32 x to the 4 plus terms of the order of at least x to the 5. And this is the question. I thought it was quite interesting when I saw it, because the thing that I found is that I didn't even remember this particular question when I wrote it. It's actually quite a beautiful question, and I hope you find it interesting as well. You can actually find it in FP2 paper W, as I mentioned at the beginning. For the time being, okay, I'm going to be signing out, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.